Welcome, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing today? Jeff, how you doing today, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. What's up, Snooky? I was trying to watch y'all drive home, but I was getting car sick, so I had to leave. I was getting car sick. So what's everybody up to? I hope Papa Smurf and Snooky had a great day or a great weekend at the campground. What's up, Papa Smurf? What you up to? Appreciate the sharing out. What you up to, Papa Smurf? Always forget to drop the link just in case somebody wants to come up. There it is. So hopefully y'all had a good weekend. I'm a little bit concerned though. I'm a little bit concerned about Jim using that leaf blower to start the fire this weekend. That was a little concerning. Hey, Amazing Maisie, how you doing? Marta, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Glad to have you here. How you doing today? Yeah, it was a little concerning watching Jim melt the leaf blower on the fire this weekend. That was a little concerning. Hey, Aurora, how you doing today? Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you. Hopefully everybody's having good weather today. It's 90 degrees and mostly cloudy here in South Carolina. Just pour Coleman fuel on there. It works just as good. I'm doing great, Marta. Thank you very much for asking. I appreciate you coming by. Thank you so much. Easiest way to start a fire, guys. I'm telling you, the easiest way in the whole world to start a fire. You take an empty tin can that's had the top opened on it. You fill it about 3/4 of the way full of Coleman fuel. You set that in the middle of where you're going to build your fire. You stack up some smaller kindling like this all the way around it. Take one of those long grill lighters, light your Coleman fuel, and it works every time. KK said 89 and very muggy outside. I got you. Leaf blowers have multiple uses. Don't let Vermont know that, Sonia. Don't mention that around Vermont. I can just imagine him. But yeah, that Coleman fuel is the trick for starting a fire, y'all. Coleman fuel works like a champ. So did everybody have a great weekend? Seems like Snooky and Papa Smurf had a good weekend. Hope everybody else had a great weekend. Poor people over in the Philippines are about to wash away, y'all. They had like a 6.6 or 6.7 earthquake south of Manila. And then they've had the typhoon for about 5 days. They've had a typhoon dumping rain on Manila and Barrio Barreto and Subic Bay for about 5 days. It's been really, really bad over there, y'all. So keep those folks in your prayers. Sonia says it was profitable Well, after all that money you spent there at the beginning, when on your live stream the other night, I was hoping it was going to be profitable. Hey, Maria, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, Maria. Miss Hart Gasper, how you doing today, young lady? Appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. But yeah, they got flooding from the typhoon. And then they got the 6.6 or 6.7 earthquake. And the volcano is still rumbling. The Taal volcano, Taal, I think is how you spell it. Volcano is still rumbling. So they got some problems going on over in the Philippines, y'all. Keep those folks in your prayers if you can. Flooding, earthquake, and a volcano rumbling. Yeah, exactly, Jim. They got all three going on over there right now. I was reading their news and showed photos of people waist deep in water trying to wade to get to the vaccination centers to get their vaccine. Through waist deep water, trying to get there to get their vaccine. That's pretty darn dedicated right there. Pretty dedicated, if you ask me. That's the funny thing about the Filipinos. They never go on people's panels. They're afraid they'll get nosebleed. Anybody seen Tony Damien to find out how her first week at work went? Hopefully she didn't get fired. Hopefully she didn't get fired. I hope. Arlene Verdita. Appreciate the like and the share. Hey, Madonna. How you doing today? Glad to see you here. I hope you had a great weekend. Hope you had a great weekend. So has anybody in here ever been to Denmark? Anybody ever been to Denmark? I bet so, Jim. I bet that's a true statement. Hey, blessed one, how you doing today? Appreciate you coming by. I'm trying to find anybody that's been to Denmark. I've never been over that way. I've only been to Spain and Italy. That's the only place I've been over in Europe. The only place I've been to was Spain and Italy. So I take it nobody's been to Denmark in the live stream. I guess I'll have to watch some videos and figure out what's going on over there. I've heard it's very expensive, and then other people have said it's not expensive if you get out of Copenhagen. But I don't know if expensive place to visit or not? I do not know the answer to that question. Never Denmark. Only place outside the U.S. I've been is Canada. I got you, Madonna. Jim says, nope, I know some people from there, but never been. Yeah, I've had some people tell me, or from what I'm reading, it tells me that depends upon where you're at. Where you're at. Aurora says it's expensive here too. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how expensive it would be there if I was to have to make a trip there for a week or two. How expensive it would be. But yeah, we're 90 degrees and mostly cloudy today, y'all. 90 and mostly cloudy today in South Carolina. But it is what it is. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Everybody's going back to work tomorrow. I hope y'all be safe. Have a great work week. Stay out of trouble. Try to stay out of trouble at work this week. For all you folks out there, try not to break anything at work this week. Try to keep down the time on YouTube during your work day this week. I'm just saying. I don't know if anybody does that or not, but I'm just throwing that out there just in case. Yeah, I was a little concerned on Dude Love's live stream today. Sonia was going to drop the link. I hear you, Aurora. I hear you. I would be going there for one specific reason. Would be going there for one reason and then leaving there and going somewhere else. That's what I would be doing, Aurora. I like breaking things at work. Wow, Sonia. So yeah, I was a little bit confused on Dude Love's live stream today. And Sonia was going to drop the link to the video that he dropped. Apparently he's selling a bunch of his paintings. And I guess he did a video of which ones that he's selling. But then he said on the live stream, I did the video with a bunch of the paintings on it, but a bunch of them are already taken. So how do we know which ones have already been purchased is my question. That's a little bit of false advertisement on his part. False advertisement on his part. I'm just saying. I was over there lurking on his live stream today. And I was getting ready to go watch the video at the paintings. And then I heard him say, I did the video of the paintings, but, some of them have already been taken now and first come, first serve. Okay, well, I thought that was the purpose of doing the video, was to so everybody had a chance to look at it for when he does the selling on Tuesday. And at Tuesday night, we had a price increase, so the sales reps will be darlings when they call tomorrow. I hear you. I hear you, Madonna. There are 55 paintings that he showed on the live, and there are 61 or 6, I believe, are taken. I got you. Yeah, but which 6? If some people see them before then, today's just Sunday, dude. By the time Tuesday gets here, there'll be more gone. Hey, TJ, what's up? Tell your better half I said a belated happy birthday, TJ. I saw that on Twitter and I meant to comment and I got tied up and I did not leave a comment. But tell your better half, I'm pretty sure you said it was her birthday. So tell her that the hillbilly said gave a belated birthday. I'm pretty sure you posted that on Instagram. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I thought I saw you post that on Instagram. Now, I might be wrong. Yeah, Instagram. 2 through 5 and one additional, if that helps you. Yeah, but today's just Sunday, y'all. Today's just Sunday. You still got rest of the day tonight, tomorrow, and tomorrow night, and Tuesday before he goes live Tuesday night. Oh, first come, first serve. I thought he was going to do another auctions, what I thought. I didn't know he was just going to sell them outright. I thought he was going to do another auction like he always does before. But I guess not. That's what I get for thinking. That's what I get for thinking. Oh, Lord, Madonna. Jim says 2 through 5. Madonna said numbers 2 through 7 were bought when he showed them. Then 7 was replaced with another painting. So 2 through 7 sold, but he found a backup 7 and threw a backup 7 in there. I got you, Madonna. I got you. Well, it depends upon who sees it, Jim. If Aisha and all that crowd get in there, they'll go pretty quick. If Aisha and a bunch of that crowd get in there, it'll be gone. It'll be gone quick. I know Aisha's got a bunch of them. Aisha's got a bunch. I've only got 3. I got 3. I think it's 3. I got 3 or 4 of them. But I think Aisha's got a whole bunch in her house. She was buying them like crazy there for a while. He won't put the one I want up for sale, though. He will not put the one that I want up for sale. I think he did a painting of another painting, but he will not put it up for sale. He won't let that one go. I'd be scared to see what kind of price he puts on it, though. So, Jim, you going down to the art gallery in New York City and purchase some of those paintings that are getting ready to go up for sale? Jim needs to go down there to that gallery and pick up a couple of those paintings. They said they're going to go from, what is it, 50 to 500,000? No, it's sentimental to him, Jim. It's sentimental. Something to do with his grandmother, I think. He won't give it up. He won't give it up, Jim. Smiley Risa's vlog. How you doing today? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you stopping by today. Hope you're having a great, great day. Hope everything's going well in your part of the world. I do. But yeah, I guess that's going to be a big sale. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Jim. I think that's what it is, Jim. He did it. He did a painting, I think, of one of her paintings, and he won't come off of it. He's only shown it a few times. BB Physio Food, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you stopping by. Well, thank you, Smiley. Thank you so much for stopping by and visiting with us. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for stopping by and visiting with us. Yeah, I don't think he's going to sell the one with the angel in it either that appeared in the clouds. I think he's holding on to that one too. I think he's holding on to that one too. I think he's got to where he likes painting those flowers. He likes painting those flowers. Thank you, Smiley. TJ says, Phillies won. TJ, did you see the United States got beat in basketball? Men's basketball team got beat by France. Yeah, he did that one painting where in the clouds, all of a sudden when it started drying, it appeared like an angel in the clouds. Oh, no worries, Smiley. No worries. Thank you very much. Yeah, the United States went down in defeat. The first game they've lost in the Olympics since, what'd they say, 2006? 2006, since they lost a game of basketball at the Olympics. And they lost. It's the one painting he did, Madonna, and as it started drying in the left-hand corner facing the painting, it looked like an angel appeared in the clouds. Looked like an angel appeared in the clouds. He was painting that live when that happened. That was on one of his live streams. Yep, 3:44 a.m. for Smiley. Same thing for Arlene Verdita. 3:45 in the morning over in the Philippines. 3:45 a.m. in the morning on Monday morning. Yep, it's 3:45 a.m. over in the Philippines. You're an OFW in Malaysia? Over in Malaysia. Just can't go back to sleep. Smiley, are you an OFW in over there? That's exactly right, Jim. If this voice don't put you to sleep, I don't know what will. Too bad I can't sing nursery rhymes on here. Too bad they won't let me sing nursery rhymes, or I really could put everybody to sleep. Travel Dreamer, what's up? What's up, Travel Dreamer? OFW. Cool. Cool beans, Smiley. Cool beans. A lot of hardworking Filipinos are OFWs, sending money back home, folks. Sending money back home. A lot of hardworking folks do that. Spend all that time away from family and friends, working in foreign countries, sending that money home, helping out the family. Helping out the family. It's all about family, folks. It's all about family to those folks over there. The Relaxing Relaxer. That's a heck of a name. The Relaxing Relaxer. Yep, Smiley, I got you. Yep. Hardworking folks sending money back home to the family. They really are. Travel Dreamers here. The Relaxing Relaxer. Yes, the weather's been kind of weird, y'all. Looked like there was more rain heading up to the northeast, I guess, today. I guess Vermont was still getting rain. I guess he was still getting rain up there. Wicked Witch of the West says, hi, everyone, at a busy restaurant for a graduation party. Can't hear. Wow. That should be Jim's new name. I hear you, Sonia. I wonder if Tony Damien got fired this week. I wonder if she got fired Friday. I guess we all need to pitch in and buy her one of those My Pillow pillow toppers for the bed, so she can put that on the bed in the model room so she can sleep better during the day. Travel Dreamer said we had 2 tornadoes here in Michigan too. The rain was torrential. I got you. That's what's happening over in the Philippines right now too. Torrential rainfall. Flooding and flooding and flooding and flooding. Tony Damon says, nope, still employed. Yeah, we all need to pitch in and buy her one of those My Pillow toppers for the bed. For the bed in the model apartment where Tony Damien sleeps all day at work. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. But yeah, it kind of looked like to me it was coming out of Michigan and all that and heading over towards the northeast. So I'm assuming it's still raining up at Vermont's house. That's the way it was down here, y'all. It rained for a solid week, a week straight, day and night. Just a steady rain. It wasn't a torrential rain. It's just a steady rain. Steady rain. Yeah, I think that old guy's giving a discount now on the My Pillows stuff since they stopped carrying him in stores. At least that's what his commercial says. Thank you, Smiley. Thank you for coming. Hopefully you can get back to sleep and get some rest. You have a great day today. Hope you have a great day today, Smiley. Dude Love says, stopped raining and sun is out. Hi, I just woke up. It poured for about an hour at 3 a.m. and then it stopped. Thank you, Smiley. But yeah, it's just been hot here today, y'all. It's just been hot. I won't be live tomorrow, y'all. I got to take Mom to another doctor's appointment tomorrow. Another doctor's appointment tomorrow. The Relaxing Relaxer says it's 90 in Atlanta. Forever best friend. How you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for coming. KK said it rained from 5:20 p.m. Eastern till 6 p.m. Eastern. Have y'all seen that darn commercial? I don't even remember what the commercial's about. Let me say that up front. I don't remember what the commercial is about, but they're talking about women having bowel movements. Have y'all seen that commercial yet? That has got to be the dumbest commercial I've ever seen in my life on TV. And I don't even remember what the product was. I was just trying to listen to all the women talk and the voice that's talking in the commercial. I don't even remember what the product they were selling was. TJ says yes. KK says what? That's pretty much what the women were saying at the beginning of the ad, Vermont. I didn't know women did that. I'm shocked. Yeah, it's got the women talking about, yes, women do poop. It's a weird commercial. I think it's weird anyway. It's different. It's definitely different. There was a commercial that I had to turn it off. Travel Dreamer said. I know if somebody had brought up something like that at my grandma's house, you'd got your mouth washed out with soap. At my grandma's house, if you had to pass gas, you better get up and go outside or get up and go to the restroom. I'm dead serious. You could be in your bedroom asleep. And if you had to pass gas, you better get up and go to the restroom or go outside, or you were getting a whooping. And that's a true story. My grandma didn't put up with no foolishness. Yes, sirree. You go outside or you go to the restroom, or you got a whooping. And you dang sure didn't talk about it. You didn't talk about women going to the bathroom, passing gas, or nothing else. My grandma would not put up with something like that. Yeah, you'd have got your mouth washed out with lye soap and a whooping. Vermont said, I would live outside or in the restroom. I hear you, forever best friend. So I remember those days. My mamaw had the same rules. Absolutely. Absolutely. My granny had that rule, and I'm telling you right now, you did not, to this day, I still follow that rule. Absolutely, Jim. Absolutely. And a bar of lye soap. And a bar of lye soap. But yeah, I'm still that way to this day. Oh, and same thing with burping. You weren't allowed to burp. A burp was, oh, good Lord. If she heard you burp, I think that's my problem now. I do not burp. I literally do not burp. No burp. I physically don't burp. And I think that's from holding that in when I was a kid. So my grandma didn't hear it. Thank you, Marta. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Absolutely, forever best friend. Some rules were part of my life too. She said there's no excuse for rudeness. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Hey, Crystal Pets and Plants. Yep, that's why the commercial was awesome. It's not healthy for us to deny the fact that we have normal body functions. It messes you up. I hear you, Neil. I hear you, Neil. Yeah, you didn't talk about going poop. You didn't talk about underwear. You didn't talk about none of that stuff up at Granny's house. You get in all kinds of trouble. Good night, Marta. Thank you so much for coming. I truly do appreciate you so much, my friend. Thank you for coming by. I love the commercial. It was for probiotics. There you go. Neil's seen it. It's for probiotics, y'all. Probiotics is what the commercial was about. It was kind of funny. Parts of it was kind of funny, but it's kind of weird. Wizzle, what's up? Much love. Out in the mountains today. I hear you, brother. I wish I was out in the mountains, Wizzle. I wished I was out in the mountains, my friend. I truly do. I miss them mountains. I miss them a lot sometimes. Nocturnal Nation, how you doing today? Welcome to the live stream. Absolutely, excuse me. And you better have your nose covered. You better have your nose covered, Travel Dreamer. Don says here too, laugh out loud. Mom would scrape the soap on her bottom teeth. Yeah, it's terrible, ain't it? It's terrible, ain't it? Nocturnal Nation says from Wayne County, North Carolina. I was born in Henderson County, Nocturnal. Henderson County. And Nell drops the gavel on Hillbilly. He's overruled. That's right. Yes, Nell. Absolutely. Nobody talked about it, Nell. You didn't talk about underwear. You didn't talk about bras. You didn't talk about none of that stuff. That was not allowed. You did not talk about that stuff. I'll never forget when they came out with that first commercial where they had the like the half a mannequin, and it was that cross your heart bra or something like that, and they showed the bra on the mannequin. My grandma turned the TV off. Told me, you're not allowed to watch things like that, young man. Yeah, she literally turned the TV off when that commercial come on. No, Jim, it's up in Western North Carolina. It's up in the mountains, Jim. It's in Western North Carolina in the mountains. Yeah, Oswald Soren. Good way to get rid of this parasites, eating bar of lye soap. Amazing Mate said 18-hour bra. Yep. I blame that on my acid reflux to this day. Yeah, just south of Asheville, Jim. Just south of Asheville, North Carolina. It's where I'm from. Yeah, I think that's what's wrong with me to this day, Nell, with my digestive issues. Amazing said Playtex had an 18-hour bra. Oh, I got you. Yep, I think that's why a lot of us kids from back in that day have acid reflux, because we weren't allowed to get rid of the gas our bodies had in them. Weaverville? Yeah, we used to have a saying up home, Jim. I had my thrill in Weaverville over there at North Buncombe High School. North Buncombe High School, Jim. There were some good old country girls went to school over there. North Buncombe Blackhawks, I think, if I remember correctly. North Buncombe Blackhawks were over in Weaverville. Amazing said, and girdles laugh out loud. Yeah. Yeah, that was, I think they call it North Buncombe High School, the Blackhawks. I found my thrill in Weaverville. Everybody, you got to be careful up there. Everybody up there is kin to each other. Weaverville, Barnersville, everywhere up there. They're all kin to each other. Yeah, I used to have to sneak and look at them. Vermont. Even when we hung laundry, underwear was hung out of sight. Absolutely. That was right. Your underwear and your bras and stuff was hung on the inside and usually had sheets behind it and towels in front of it. That is a true statement. I don't know if I remember that or not, Nocturnal Nation. These are folks who relocated from New Jersey. Well, that's about all that's up there now, Jim, is people that's from up north. They took over that whole part of the world. Mars Hill, Weaverville, that Hendersonville, Asheville. You know, they took over everything there. Maggie Valley. They took all that area over. The people from up north, they sold everything and moved down there, or they come down there and bought summer houses and built. Hey, Naj. I raised my kids to giggle about the farts because the guys were healthier than boys and they did. Plus, we celebrated periods. My mom was mortified. I hear you. Let's not even talk about Nair commercial. We wear short shorts. Yep, I remember that. I remember that commercial. That's exactly right, Papa Smurf. They run the dang price of everything up. Yeah, I'll never forget that Cross Your Heart bra. And it wasn't even a real woman. It was just like a mannequin with no head. And it showed the bra. And oh, my grandma got up and turned the TV off. Turned the darn TV off. It was something. Lord, dude, it took me 3 months to get my mom to let me buy that Farrah Fawcett bathing suit poster. 3 months it took me to talk my mom into letting me buy that Farrah Fawcett bathing suit poster. 3 months before I talked her into letting me get that Farrah Fawcett poster in that bathing suit. That's the truth. 3 months before I was allowed to buy that and bring it in the house and put it up in my bedroom. That's a fact. That was a heck of a poster back then. You know it? That was a heck of a poster. Remember that Saturday Night Live episode that the girls spit? Oh my gosh. I don't remember watching that, Nell. But now, Nell, everybody up home, the girls chewed tobacco. Most of the girls in my high school did Copenhagen or Skoal. Vermont said, heaven forbid if you cuss, you were done for if those words come out of your mouth. Yeah, you're getting your mouth washed out. You were getting soap in the mouth. Turtle Mason said, same here, Hillbilly. Yeah, it took me 3 months to talk Mom into letting me get that poster. Go to Miami Beach and the women are almost naked. It's the same thing here, Naj, down at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. The way they let some of them girls walk around, it amazes me. Amazing she even let you. Yeah, I'm surprised she did, but it took 3 months she let me get it. I was debating on whether to tell y'all a story. That happened when I was in elementary school. I don't know if I'm gonna tell that story or not, but there was a heck of a deal happened when I was in elementary school. There was a whole bunch of people that almost got suspended, and when we were in elementary school, it was not a good day, y'all. I'm here to tell you, it wasn't a good day. Almost every male child in school got expelled or suspended from school on one day at my elementary school. Oof. Jim Foster said, oh, go ahead. Don't be a teaser. My brother brought home a Kiss album. It was forbidden. She told him to return it. Finally, she took a hammer to it and handed it back. Same thing with Black Sabbath for me, Travel Dreamer. The Black Sabbath album, I think it was Black Sabbath, where you open it up, had the girl in the coffin with the glowing cross. Okay, Neil. Dang, I hope you get the feeling about Travel Dreamer. Said, what did you do? Now, Travel Dreamer, I didn't instigate it. The hillbilly had nothing to do with instigating. Now, did I see something? Yes, but I did not instigate it. The problem is the one who are the least are the ones who should cover up the most. I hear you, Naj. Went to Catholic school. There may have been a centerfold circulating. Oh, this was worse than that, Vermont. It was worse. It was worse than it was worse than a centerfold circulating. Let's just put it this way. It was worse than a centerfold circulating. How many people remember Polaroid cameras? Does anybody remember Polaroid cameras where you push the button and the flash would go off and the picture would come out and then the picture would sit there and fill in on the picture? I didn't do it, Nell, I promise. I did not do it. I did not do it. Vermont says, I still own one. I do. Everybody says yes, yep. All right. There might have been a young man who apparently went in his mom and dad's bedroom dresser drawer. And there might have been a whole bunch of pictures from the Polaroid camera in the drawer. And that young man might have brought all those pictures to school and showed all his buddies those Polaroid pictures. The problem was the Polaroid pictures were of his mom with no clothes on. Yeah, there was they were real rich, and she was a very, 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 very pretty woman. Not of his parents, Neil, just his mom. Just his mom. I guess his dad had taken. Mine was Styx Grand Illusion 8-track. Mom was not happy. Oh, I loved that 8-track, Madonna. I loved that song. I loved that 8-track. Nope, it was just of his mom. But he had a very, 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 very attractive mom. And they were rich. Poor kid never recovered from that. None of us recovered from it, Nell. But he stayed in school. He did not get expelled. But boy, we all got brought in and got in the gym, and we got a talking to for looking at it and all that stuff. All that stuff. But yeah, he ended up graduating high school with us. Vermont says, I own that album still. When a parent-teacher conference, that must have been. We'd have moved if I was the mom. No, they didn't. They stayed right there, and he graduated high school with us. It was, yep, you had to shake the picture to dry it. Remember, it used to come in the cartridge. You stuck the cartridge, and it looked like an accordion when it come out. Yeah, we had those at home too. I can't imagine what goes on. Just stop and think about it, y'all. Can you imagine what goes on with these things right here in the world nowadays? Could you imagine? Oh, Lord, Neil. That was probably, it was either my 7th or 8th grade year of elementary school. I was either in the 7th or 8th grade, Neil. So I guess it was actually in the early 70s instead of the 60s. Yeah, it was in the early 70s because I was in 7th or 8th grade. Yeah, I was in 7th or 8th grade when that happened. Not every kid has that access on their phone. Never mind, he said it. Yeah, it was the talk of the school for a long time. It was a talk of the school for a long time. Lord, I hadn't thought about that in years and years and years since I've thought about that. See what a good thing YouTube is? It makes you remember stuff from so many years ago that was absolutely, now that you look back on it, was absolutely hilarious. I remember my freshman year of high school, the senior class at the end, their last day of school, they all come streaking through the lunchroom at the high school. I remember that happening. Almost the whole entire senior class comes streaking through the lunchroom on the last day of school, boys and girls. With Google, they can see everything. I had my kids able to phone or text only. Yep. You could confiscate photos back then. Now it goes viral and can't be recovered. That's exactly right, Travel Dreamer. I think it's age memory issues, not YouTube. Yeah, my freshman year of high school, we were all sitting there eating lunch in the lunchroom, and it was the seniors' last day of school. Because, the seniors always got out early before everybody else. Almost the whole senior class come streaking through the lunchroom that day. That was pretty funny. An equal opportunity streak. That's right, Jim. Yeah, it was pretty funny. But they did it right through the lunchroom. Right through the dang lunchroom. Yeah, it's amazing what crazy kids were back in the 70s. I'm sure glad I didn't grow up back then. No, it was not, Travel Dreamer. I was a freshman. I was a freshman in high school when that happened. Oh, Lord. There's the meanest woman on YouTube, the old Carolina hillbilly right there. What's up, SF Rose? What's up, Queen SF Rose? Don't forget, guys, SF Rose tonight at 8 o'clock. Members only. Members only. SF Rose monthly concert. Who you having? You're having Chase, right? SF Rose. I think it's Chase. Who she got tonight? I think it's Chase. I'm pretty sure it was Chase. Yep, Chase. Yep. So make sure all the members get over there and watch the members only concert tonight, guys. It's going to have Chase on there tonight. I think he's one of the better ones. Wow, Vermont. Wow, Vermont. Holy cow. I can't believe Vermont said that. Wow. That's a heck of a deal. But anyway, members only, guys. Don't forget, monthly concert, SF Rose, 8 o'clock tonight. 8 o'clock tonight. So get your butts over there. Yeah, Chase is my favorite. What? She does her live at the end of the month. Oh, God. Dude, you're just digging your hole deeper and deeper and deeper, brother. You're digging that hole deeper and deeper and deeper. But hold on a minute, guys. I'll be right back in just a minute. I got to get up and move. You guys entertain yourselves. Vermont's doing all the entertaining right now. And keep fresh in your mind about the streakers and the Polaroid nude photos. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Here we go. I was actually chuckling to myself. Chuckling to myself. Yeah, Vermont paints an angel with devil horns and a devil forked tail. I was a little bit confused today, Vermont, on what you said. Vermont was talking about, he made a video about the paintings that were for sale, and then he turned around and said that a bunch of them had already been sold. And then he said it was on a first come, first served basis. So I actually thought you were doing an auction Tuesday night. I did not know that it was first come, first serve. So everybody, we need to clarify that video Vermont put out, those paintings, I guess, are for sale now. So if you see something you want now, you need to go ahead and buy it now. Don't wait till Tuesday. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because I did not know that. I thought he was going to like auction them off or something. But apparently people's already buying them. So if you watch that video and you see something you want, you better go ahead and buy it. Now, Madonna said 2 through 7 were sold, but he replaced 7 with something else. But I don't know what the something else is. So you'll have to reach out to Vermont. You'll have to reach out to Vermont, guys. If watch the video, and if you see something you want, go ahead and let him know that you want to buy it, I guess. And I think 2 through 7 on his video are already gone, Madonna said. I am doing an auction also. Sorry, my bad. No, it's cool. I just didn't know that people were already buying them. So if you go over there and you see something you want, guys, you better reach out to Vermont and let him know that there's something you want before somebody else gets it. And like I say, I think Madonna said 2 through 7 is gone, but I think she said he's replaced number 7 with something else right now. So I'm not sure. So reach out to Vermont. He can explain it better than me. So if you want to get a one-of-a-kind Vermont painting, you better watch the video and get in touch with Vermont and let them know that you want it. Number 7 was a special one. Missed it, Travel Dreamer said. I'm just going off what Madonna said now, Travel Dreamer. Vermont can answer your questions, so reach out to Vermont. I know Madonna said 2 through 7 was gone, but he replaced 7 with something else. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. It's what I heard. What I heard. I don't think I can explain it. I screwed up. It ain't screwed up. It's just, everybody, if you want something, get over there and watch the video that he made. He made a video about it. If you see something you want, write the number down and email Vermont and let him know that you want something. So that's all you got to do. Watch the video, write down what you want if you want something, and let him know. There's a black and gray one for you, Hillbilly. If you go live at 8 o'clock, I'll be up, SF Rose, as long as y'all don't have technical issues. Sometimes y'all have technical issues. Sometimes y'all have technical issues, so you don't get started on time. But anyway, folks, I hope everybody had a great weekend. I truly do. I know a lot of you had rain the weekend, so hopefully it didn't ruin your whole weekend. We're still 90, holding steady at 90 degrees and partly sunny. Vermont says, Travel Dreamer 46, I'm painting one of those just for you, special. I pray that there is no issues tonight because I'd like this start at 8 and then as close to 9 as possible. I'm not feeling so wonderful. Well, you should be feeling great. You got to see me today. You got to see the Hillbilly today, SF Rose. You should be doing backflips. I'm just saying. Vermont said, I showed 55 of them. Okay. He showed 55 of them on his video. So check it out. Get on over there and check it out. And share that video out to everybody you can share it out to, guys. Share the video out to as many people as you can. Try to get a big crowd in there. Get a big crowd in there. Knock a big dent in the 55. Okay, get your rest. Get your rest. I think a couple of those paintings that Vermont is talking about, I hear you, Vermont. A couple of those paintings that he was talking about today that are missing something. You know what I think would be great in a couple of those paintings he said that are missing something? I think a hot air balloon. What y'all think? A hot air balloon in some of those landscape paintings he's doing. I think that would be pretty awesome. Some hot air balloons. That's what I'm thinking. Sonia's in iTunes buying some of Chase's music to play at my DJ gigs. Awesome. But yeah, some of those landscape things that he's doing, I think it'd be pretty cool for him to maybe put 1 or 2 or 3 hot air balloons in them. What y'all think? I think it'd be pretty cool myself. Vermont says, laugh out loud, done that to a few. I'm talking about those couple you were talking about in your live stream today. As the Rose says, Vermont paint photo. I better see you later. Yes, a tiny threat. Hopefully I will see the top supporter, Tony Damien. She's at some kind of fancy graduation dinner. SF Rose. Vermont paint says before. Yeah, you've been warned, all right. I wrote in one as a kid, Travel Dreamer. One time I wrote in a kid. She wasn't there before me. She wasn't there before the hillbilly was. Don't even try it. Don't even try it. But nice try. It was awesome, Travel Dreamer. It was awesome. It was a short ride, though. It was a very short ride when I was very young. My parents took me. That's something I have not done, Vermont. I have not jumped out of an airplane. I would love to do that, though. Yeah, I rode out of a hot air balloon. I rode in a hot air balloon, but I have not jumped out of an airplane. But I always wanted to do that. I really did. I wanted to do it. And then a guy that was in submarine school with me. Well, my problem is, Vermont, a bunch of the guys were doing it up in sub school in New London. When we were going to school up there, they started jumping in Connecticut. And I did not go. But the one guy, I can't even remember his name now. I cannot even remember his name. He was in my class with me. But he got stationed in California. And he broke his back. He literally broke his back jumping out of an airplane out there. So they put him out of the military. No, I don't know your joke about Tony. I do not know. I'm not a joking kind of person, SF Rose. I'm always dead serious. I'm not good at jokes. I'm always dead serious. But anyway, after that guy, we got word he broke his back. That kind of scared me away from it. So I never did it. I never did it. But I think it would be kind of cool. Another thing I never did that I wanted to do was up home, the hang gliders that take off on the mountains up there, especially up at Grandfather Mountain. You pay so much and they would double with you. And you take off and hang glide off of Grandfather's Mountain up home. And I always thought that would be pretty cool. Okie dokie, SF Rose. But yeah, I always wanted to do the hang gliding. I wasn't scared of heights back then. Now I'm kind of scared of heights. I used to go up there and they got barriers up, like on the Blue Ridge Parkway up in the mountains and up on Grandfather Mountains and stuff. The Park Service. Okay, SF Rose, they have like rock walls where you're not supposed to go past. We used to go past those, sit there with our feet dangling off the rocks, hundreds and hundreds of feet off the side of the mountain. But I can't do that no more. I'm literally, ever since I went on the submarine, I have a problem with heights now. I'm scared of heights. My problem is I don't have a problem looking down, but if I look up, I almost pass out from dizziness. It's like when I climb telephone poles and power structures, as long as I was looking down or looking straight out in front of me, I was okay. But if I ever looked up, I would almost pass out. It's kind of weird because a lot of people, they say, don't look down. Well, I'm just the opposite. As long as I was looking down, I was okay. But if I ever looked up, I got dizzy as dizzy could be. I know a lot of you think I'm already dizzy all the time, but yeah, exactly. Exactly, Vermont. But yeah, climbing out on them rocks and stuff anymore, you look out up there on the top of the mountain, all you see is that blue sky and you can't see ground. That makes me dizzy. That makes me dizzy. Yeah, I can go 700 foot down, Vermont, but I can't. Anything looking up. It's like driving on the Blue Ridge Parkway or driving up the Gatlinburg on those little 2-lane roads that if you went off the side, you'd starve to death before you hit the bottom. My problem is when you go around those, look out, all you see is air. You don't see land. That makes me dizzy driving. Driving makes me dizzy. I get lightheaded and I can't do it. Let's see what I got here. Hold on a minute. Oh, wow. Wow. Since day one, huh? Since day one. Huh. Well, ain't that special, SF Rose? Ain't that special, SF Rose? The poles don't, Travel Dreamer. The telephone poles don't, but the big metal power structures, when you get up about 200, 250 feet up on top of those things are built to sway. They're engineered that way, but they sway. The big power structures with the huge power lines you see, you get up about 200, 250 feet up one of those, and yeah, it sways. But gaffing up a telephone pole, it doesn't. Not as long as it's a good sturdy one now, but you have to get a hammer and check them to make sure that they don't break off when you climb up them. Yeah, well, Vermont, those huge metal power structures, the big gigantic ones, where the cross pieces come down, those are built to where when this one goes this way, this one goes this way, and they do this number back and forth. That's how they're designed. So we'd have to crawl out on the 3-inch angle iron, tie off when we were trying to attach the cables to the power structures. So they would swing like this. And then when they'd get to the middle, we'd try to get them in real quick into the holder as they were swaying back and forth. It's kind of weird how to explain it, but they're engineered that way. But they swing back and forth in the high wind. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, those big power structures are something else. I actually met 3 guys out in California that they were angle iron workers building a big power structure out in California, and it came loose from the crane and it fell. They came down, and all 3 of them were right around 200 feet when it came down. The one guy broke his right leg at his hip, and the actual bone came out of the back of his leg, and the bone stuck into the ground and had him stuck in the ground. When the paramedics picked him up, they had to pull him up, and his leg bone was actually stuck in the dirt. But all 3 of them survived. They survived when it fell over. Exactly, Vermont. Yeah, because that's only like 3-inch angle iron. You got the structure built, and then the pieces that come across that come down like that, they're only like 3-inch angle iron is all they are. But yeah, all 3 of those guys lived. They lived. But like I say, the one guy, his leg bone was actually stuck in the ground. And when I met him out in California, he was telling me the story about it, and he walked with a terrible limp. He had a terrible limp from it. He never did heal completely from that. But yeah, they're lucky they lived. There's lots of stories like that out there, though, y'all. Absolutely, they are, Vermont. Well, that's like a lot of those guys fell off scaffolding. They get up 5, 6, 7 buck high scaffolding and have fallen. And a lot of them, luckily, they land in the sand pile where they're mixing concrete at, and they've survived. A lot of them have not survived, but a lot of them have survived. They got lucky and landed in the sand pile. Okay, SF Rose. Goodbye. Goodbye, Your Majesty. But yeah, it's amazing. I mean, you stop and think about it, folks. Your roof ain't but what? What's a normal roof, Vermont? The edge of the roof, 10 foot, 12 foot on a single-story house. Some people fall off that and have died, or broken legs, broken arms, fractured skulls. Just imagine if being 200 feet in the air and falling. That's what makes it more amazing. 10 foot. It's pretty much standard for a single-story house. Yeah, just imagine your roof's 10 foot. Imagine falling from 200 foot. They actually rode the power structure down as it came down. The only way that they did survive is they were on the back side when it came down. If they'd have been on the ground side, the structure would have killed them when it landed on them. But they were on the back side of it when it came down. It's like 186 feet or 200 feet, somewhere between 186 feet and 200 feet. When it came over, they wrote it down. But yeah, put that in perspective, folks. Your roof's on a single-story house is 10 foot tall. Just imagine where 200 feet falls to. It's a long ways up what it falls to. It's a long ways up there. Yeah. Yeah, that's a crazy job right there too, Vermont. Them dudes ain't got no sense, Vermont. they have no sense because that wind picks up when they get up there, and you know how a tree does. That tree will be doing this number, and I've seen some of them where the tree takes them and just throws them out and slams them down to the ground. You got the force of the height plus the force of the tree slamming them at the same time. Yep. You know, a lot of those tree trimming guys, though, Vermont, say as long as it's doing this number, they're okay. But when it starts doing this number, that's the ones that gets them. My pine trees will do that sometime. The way the wind hits them, they'll be going in a circle. Instead of going back and forth, they'll be going in a circle. It's kind of weird looking when you watch them do that. But anyway. All right, guys, I guess I need to get off from here, figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. Don't forget, SF Rose, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For any of y'all that have not seen Chase, my personal opinion is he's one of the best singers that SF Rose and TR have on the show. To me, Chase is my favorite. I think he's the best singer that they have. That's just my opinion. My opinion. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. I will not be live tomorrow. I will not. I got to take Mom about 70 miles one way to a doctor's appointment and about 70 miles back, and her appointment is 2 o'clock. So I will not be on tomorrow, but I'll be back on Tuesday. But I appreciate everybody for coming. Everybody have a safe work week this week. Always remember, be good to yourself and be good to each other. And I'll see everybody on Tuesday. Thank y'all. See you now.